Well, hello, and welcome back to Idle Slayer. So we have 100 trillion to grab, and we have our minions, which... 8 trillion. They're just not bringing home the bacon anymore, guys. We went from minions being amazing to, like... This has been an awful. Now, I will say, I got up to 15.7 quadrillion. And the way I had to do that was we actually had to rage mode. I had some good rage modes. That's kind of where we're stuck with now. There's not an easy way that I found to really get that going. So we are going to go to town here. And it's just been extremely difficult, guys. Oh, and also I had a crisis. A crisis of running out of spirit boosts. The only way I can figure out how to farm these is go to the hills, spam this, and just hope for bonus stage of spirit boost. That's how I got 51. I was actually almost totally out, so I wanted to farm some before there. If there's a better way, please let me know, because that's the only way, and it's not very fun. It's in fact the antithesis of fun. And I don't think there's a way for me to increase the amount of spirit boosts. Alright, well. We gambled and we came away with nothing. Let's see how the slots are. Will we get 500 gems today? Oh, this is hilarious. 200 of my already maxed out. I was hoping for 200 jewels of soul. That would really help us out. There's not anything new in the shop, is there? No, I've purchased everything. Okay. Oh, hey. Okay, boots. I mean, that's really nice to get that. We'll go ahead and pop this. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, I mean, it has been so difficult. If you compare to before, my minions carried me before, it has been so hard. So unbelievably hard, dude. That's why I advocated for the extension of inner power like I did. Alright, let's see if we can get anything. Get that. Grab that. And, of course, where I'm at right now, it's really hard to get these. Okay, well, that's something. Come down here. Also, I think I over-leveled my ring by about 1 level. And same with the boots. I think I should have stopped at plus 15 for the boots and plus 20 for the ring. Dagger's fine. Dagger's easy to get back going. And we're at 52 O2s. ODs. Which actually is really low compared to where we were before. That's actually really low, but what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? Yep, I mean, the answer is nothing. There's nothing you can do. All you can do is just kind of deal with it, you know? Put your deal with it sunglasses on, and that's it. And that's what we're gonna have to do. I knew it was gonna be hard, but I wasn't anticipating it being this hard. Oh, let me turn the silvers on. We're gonna try and see if we can get at least a soul multiplier. That's the only way of it. I mean, maybe that's the intention. You can't just idle through this part of the game. You have to grind it out. And that's at least what I'm going through. And so to be fair, did I totally coast on just getting gains from playing offline in this? Absolutely. Absolutely. It was just coast-a-thon city. And now we actually having to grind for it in rage mode is different. Also difficult. One thing we are going to do is I have to actually swap this. I think we're good on helmets for now. So we're going to switch this back to... Oh, we got one of those to open. Well, that wasn't really necessary. We need to try and get a better piece of armor. That's what I'm thinking, and that's what we're going to try to do today. And that's not helpful. How many armor slots do I think it won't let me if I don't have slots. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 7. Why did I count that manually to 7? I don't know. I'm tired, I guess. Alright, so we should have 6 slots free. Oh, shoot. Well, that's been kind of wasteful. We're actually going to lose a slot here. I'm going to actually... I need to equip this ring. I need to destroy this. And so we're specifically looking for an excellent endurance armor. This one. We want that one, but excellent. And that's what we're going to try and do. So we should be able to open 7 at a time. I'm going to open a lot. Okay, nope. I mean, we just gotten straight trash. Which is probably as intended. Okay, excellent Kishar, which is also trash. Yep. Yep. Oh, I also had to turn off Victor Alpha because I need the other thing so badly. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And no spirit boost. I mean, we didn't use the thing anyways, but still, we still need it. So, yep. Hey, we got a Vegeta at least, and DV is Da Vinci's. And I know these all have real scientific names, but like I've said in other episodes, like, what you really need to know is a VG is 1000 ND and a DV is 1000 BG. Yes, you could understand the scientific names, and it's great if you do, but you really only need to know that one's 1000 units bigger than the other. That's the practical thing. And it goes from ND to VG. It goes from, I forgot what ND was, but I know VG is Vegeta's, and then it goes to UV, which is ultraviolence, and then it goes from ultraviolence, it goes to DV, which are Da Vinci's, and that's about as far as I got when I was doing the ninja run. I was working on my Da Vinci's. So we will try to do, I mean, it's going to depend what happens, right? Pablo said we weren't going to have any updates in May. May is almost over already, so my no update window has already been squandered. I mean, I didn't really squander it, right? We Ultra Ascended, we did that live, we got 15 Ultra Ascends in, and it's just been getting back to where we could grind has been really hard. Exceedingly hard. And again, like, I don't think it should be, like, super easy. But I wanted, I just wanted the thing I wanted for Inner Power. And I'll state it again in case you're new to the channel or you haven't heard what I want. Because what I want is just for all of the Astrals to give you a cap. And how that cap works is right now I have probably 550 in Astrals that work towards the cap. And so here's how the cap would work. Is that right now I have 15, and that's less than my cap of 500 something quadrillion. This should count towards Inner Power. That's all I'm asking for. Cap the amount of unspent based on your Astrals, and that unspent cap counts towards Inner Power. That's it. That's all I want. It should be very simple, straightforward, not OP, not To me, it is the fairest implementation. Because then it removes the gamification entirely about when to Ultra Ascend. And that's to me is the biggest thing I'm trying to eliminate, is the gamification around Ultra Ascended. Because for me, it would have been better to save, like, Spectre Alpha and some other things. We will try to fight Spectre Alpha. I will give him another attempt in the future. How many Armory eggs do we have left? We have 117 giant dragon eggs up in crack. Is my Armory? No, we got this. Oh, we got a sword that time. I didn't even notice. Got that. Okay. Alright, so we can do 7. I don't know how many we're gonna do. I don't want to use all 100 up. Oh wow, is that going to be another insult to the one I want? Could that be another one that I would have wanted if it was excellent? So I have a 28% chance. I have a 28% chance of it having options. I have a like a 10.5% chance of it being excellent. Okay. Okay, it won't let me. Okay, it won't let me. Okay. Trash. 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 Also trash. And trash. And trash. That's all I want. I just want the excellent version of that. Why can't you do that for me? Why can't you do me that solid? Is this it? Why are you kidding me? God bless. God bless America. Are you kidding me? Alright, I can't complain anymore. I got what I wanted. Okay. Alright. Well, there you go, kids. Just keep trying and eventually what you want happens, or something. I don't know what to say. I was like, yeah, you know, it's just, I mean, that's the armor. Let me just double check. Let me make sure I didn't get my hopes up too high. I'm like 99% sure that's the armor. Like, I'm sitting here in disbelief. I was asking for it, and then it gave it to me. I'm checking the armor, the wiki. It would actually be nice to have something in game that says, hey, this is what you can get. Okay, we'll do an ascending in a second. Is that the armor? Did I finally get it? I'm like 99%. Okay, so the other thing is boost max speed. We don't care about that. All the other armors is none of them. Yeah. The interesting thing, no, that's not interesting. Kishar has our enemies on it, which I thought was interesting, but that's interesting if you were trying to build a set based around stuff. Okay, well, I'm kind of at a loss. I wish that worked. Can that work with the lottery for me? I'm going to have to see how I did that. I'm going to have to watch this episode again and start buying lotto tickets and just be like, can you just give me can these numbers just win? Can I just get I need to say that right before I purchase the lottery tickets at the cashier. And then everybody's going to know somebody at the store I bought the tickets from won. I had to figure out how to fly under the radar, you know? I mean, because winning the lottery would solve a lot of problems in my life. I think I would still do videos like this because I see this as kind of harmless fun, you know? But, I mean, it would solve all the problems in my life. It'd probably solve all the problems in That Finished Fox's life. I can see the lottery solving a lot of problems in our lives. Mostly the money problem. And working. Would I quit my job if I won the lottery? That's going to be a no. I mean, everybody says that, right? Oh, I'm not going to quit. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a lot harder to... It's going to be a lot harder to justify. You know, because at that point, it's like, why don't I work for me? You know what I mean? And that means, like, if I win the lottery, one of the things I'm going to do is we're going to make the Zerdan's Idle Tower Defense game. That is, like, 100% what I'm going to make. I don't know how I would make it. But that would be something I would be looking into doing. And, like, that would be my goal. That would be... And again, that's very dangerous. Because starting your own business like that is how a lot of lottery winners go from lottery winners that don't have to worry about money to people that worry about money again. So, it might be just me working on the game full time, which is fine. I could do it. I am a talented and gifted computer scientist. But yeah, okay, I got the armor. So, that's the armor. And I think that's the helmet. And then the only issue is we need to upgrade them. So, that's what we're gonna do. I'll be honest with you, I am in disbelief. I am in total disbelief that just worked. Alright, so we do need to look at what my armor is now. Which is, it's at 1,000. And the next level is UV, so it means 1,000 is VG, which means we probably want to stop at 900 at best. We'll probably do 850 just to see how that goes, and then we'll go from there. So, I mean, like, I'm in shock. I'm in so much shock I just walked past her. Yes. It's now +4. I wish there was a way to multi-upgrade. But again, it's not really a big deal. It's a big deal for me because, like, I'm upgrading after the fact, you know? Like, usually you would kind of upgrade more as you go, and you don't upgrade the way I upgrade, which is kind of like, I put it off until I got the exact pieces I wanted. Which, as we learned from last episode, like, we probably shouldn't do that. Alright, this is where my little boosty things are going to come into play. I also forgot to see... Okay, it's glowing now. Ooh, glow. Alright, that's 5. So we should be able to get this to +13. You know, we're going to run out of boosts. Yeah, we're gonna run out of boost. I think that's why I ran out of boosts before, is because we upgraded everything at once. Now it's +10. Yeah, one other upgrade. At the very least, I wish instead of closing the dialogue, there was it looped back and said, you know, do you want to again, it's a minor thing because you generally don't chain upgrade like this. It actually would be a big ask to maybe the big ask. We're gonna leave it at +12. We're gonna stop at +12. Maybe we'll go to 13. I want to just see how easy it is to get to 800 before we go crazy. Because that's what I noticed. Like, my boots and my ring, I went one too far for. Granted, it's not too far, but like when starting out, it's hard to get to. This doesn't matter as much because this really only works with the Yeti, which 950 is fine for that. But the ring, oh man, I need to get a ring and upgrade it just to plus 20 for restarting. So I didn't hear anything about the Kishar helmet, so we're just gonna upgrade it. And I do think this finally means I'll have a good set of armory gear. Like, finally, after 10 million years, I'm free, kind of thing. Oh, I need to check. How high are we going to take helmet? Helmet is 950. We'll go with 750 the most for the helmet. And, okay, so that's... plus 12 at the most? Yeah. Now we're going to see if I run out of Speedy Boys. Because we might run out of Speed Boys, and then I just have to get more of those. Like I said, there's not a good way to get those inactively. I have to sit there and farm bonus stages. Oh, this should go to plus 11? I don't know, we're gonna see. That should be 600. And then... Yep, so we should be able to get to plus 12. Does the helmet just start lower? Okay, we had enough. Okay, so now we're gonna look at my gear. I have that. That I think is the best in slot sword. We have this shield. Obviously, there's a better shield that has giant souls too. I just haven't gotten one. There's this, which is now we have plus 12 armor. We might take that up to plus 13. We'll see next episode. We have this helm, also plus 12, 6.5 giants, and 6.5 bonus CPS. And we have the boots. The boots, huge. And then we have the ring, and again, I feel like both of these are one level too high. At least for just starting out, so maybe I'll get a spare pair of boots. I don't know that I care that much. And then we have the dagger. And the dagger's 800. Oh, the dagger's even further down here. It's at 900, so that's probably a good stopping point for the dagger, too. Then we have the Batwing Bow, which is just its damage to Dark Souls, and it also works versus the bosses, which is nice. So, yeah, yeah, I really would have liked that. Excellent. That would have been the end-all, be-all sword. But that's fine. If we get it, we can just, as we saw, we can just destroy this one, and... I mean, realistically, I could take this ring up to, like, 15 or something like that. And sure, it doesn't have the... I would rather have the trifecta. But it's not the end. And it's the same thing with this shield, making this a... And I do have... I mean, they're probably good enough for the... I don't know about this one. We probably need different boots, another pair of boots, but... Yeah, this shield... I mean, maybe I should... Yeah, I don't know. I mean... And obviously, like, these are going to be too low as I go further. So it's really, since I don't have two sets of gear, it's really hard to have a happy medium. Oh, well, I guess we'll get those. We didn't have enough for this. Yeah, and we still, obviously, don't have enough for those, so, I mean... Did I finally fix my armory? Is this a good set of armory gear? Are we happy with that? If not, well, let me tell you something about the comment section. And we'll see. I mean, we'll see how this works. I mean, obviously, I'm still going to have to rage mode. And I'm going to have to go back, and we're going to have to farm more. Wow. I had just enough spirit boost for that. So we're going to have to go back and farm more spirit boost. This does mean that as far as I'm concerned, there's not really anything else we can do this episode. Now, assuming everything, we could theoretically start opening up regular eggs like next episode. Where are they? And I have 328 dragon eggs to open. But I wanted to make sure that we had a good set of gear before I started opening my dragon eggs. I still need to get back up to 700. I still am basically negative 273 because somebody did gift me a bunch of Jewels of Soul. They gifted me 700, so I'd like to have my 700 in the bank again, but it's no big deal. I have been kind of spending these kind of more liberally for some skins. That's why I have as many skins as I do in here. So, I mean, I did not expect to achieve that in this episode, but it was achieved, so we have achieved. But, that said, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel, and if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day. See ya.